Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'll wait till there's a few people here. Um, no, it's pretty good. 16 already. Um, Thank you, Aaron. That was sent to me by uh, Mary Elizabeth. Good morning, everybody. Take a few minutes and say good morning to each other. Today, we're not going to have even close to a full show. We probably have to be out of here by 9:30. There's a utility company, the DTE, Detroit Electric, and they're replacing a power pole right here on the corner. So they said power's going to be out between 9:30 and 10:30 this morning. So we only have about 20 minutes here this morning to hang out, and then the power is going to go out. So they're replacing the whole power. It's like, you can tell by looking at it, it needs to be replaced. So I'm basically going to be out of power here by 9:30. So we're going to just have a low and slow morning. Herbie, I'll wait for that till tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow in a big way. Okay? Good morning. Let's say good morning to each other. Notice the new art. This was sent to us. Isn't this beautiful? Pretty good stuff. It's always tea time, right? Even though we're going to have a short tea time today. If Bunny loves it, I love it. Good morning, Bunny and Braden and Aaron and Derek and Billy D and Hayes. Good morning to you guys. Good morning, Nerdy. Nerdy's covering the whole gang. Name by name. Good morning, everybody. So are you getting the news that we're going to be cutting out by about 9:25-ish today? Okay. You think that looks like Michael Patterson? I don't think so. Michael Patterson's really handsome. This guy looks like a joker. Good morning. Good morning to you too, Saul and Paige. Rodman. Good morning. Rodman, do they call you, are you always called Rodman, or do they ever call you Rod? Do they ever just give the short version and call you Rod? Or are you, no, I know you didn't, Herbie. I know you didn't. Yeah, they call you Rod? I thought so. Good morning. You too, Bunny. 31 and 17. I can't demand a lot of likes today since we're going to have such a short show today. Okay? So I can't be too demanding today. Good morning. Some great articles. That's lovely, Corey. Some great articles. Good morning, Nerdy. In the Tricycle Day newsletter. Thank you, Aaron. That's probably a good idea, Herb. It's probably a good idea because he doesn't really care for all the noise. He's not a big noise outside the house guy. But the pole is right next to the garage that they're removing, so I don't know if I can get in and out of the garage. That'll be interesting. Herbie, I'm blessed. I've had a lot of dogs in my life, and you put it all together, Ruffy's the best dog I've ever had. Combination of everything. Super smart, super sweet, loves people. People love him. He's the man. Ruffy's my partner. Right, Herb? Ruffy's our partner. How did they do that, Derek? How did they do that? I'm surprised that they're only going to take an hour to remove the pole and put in a new one. Hey, that's a good idea too. That's a good idea. Jesse, we know that you're not a bot. No way. Good morning. Yeah, it's not even going to be a real show today. Oh, I already missed the readings. We can only be here till about 9:25, and then our power is supposed to be going out at 9:30 this morning. Okay? Thank you, Rod. Thank you. In the meantime, let's take a quick look at you guys remember that I was sent the book from NERS, Man's Search for Meaning. Incredibly good book. He introduces a new concept in therapy in this book. Oh, Herbie, I'm incredibly grateful for yours and all the work you do as a moderator for us. Sincerely, super duper appreciate you. Super duper appreciate you. As a matter of fact, both moderators, Derek and Herbie, excuse me, both moderators, Derek and Herbie, send me your addresses. I'm going to send a moderator supplemental supplement package. Okay? Give me 5 people that think the moderators deserve a package. We haven't sent the moderators a package in a minute. Give me 5 people. That Herb and Derek deserve applause and a supplement package. Good. I'm going to send them a good one, Hanks. They have been working this week, haven't they? Oh, gosh. Yeah, it was Troll City here this week. Troll City. So we'll send that to them. Cleany says the mods be working it. Okay? The reason I need both your addresses, I know I have them, but when I receive an address, that prompts me to act. Otherwise, sometimes I say, I'll send you something and I forget. I get pretty busy. We do the show. I have a little business, property business. I have the grow house. I'm working with local legislatures. I'm working with a group out of Canada. And we spend a lot of time in the afternoon on Zoom calls. And then grow house evenings. So I have to be honest, we stay super busy. And I'll forget, yes, Xion. So I'll forget sometimes. Boop. Not on purpose. Okay? But I'll, when I do receive an email and it's an address, I'm like, oh yeah. And I sit down almost right then and there and make up a label. And then I have a pack of labels because they're all made. And then I just go through and I make boxes to match each label. Yes, Xeon, we are. So, your email to me prompts me to action. Okay? Xeon, we only work within the United States and only with people that are over 18. Just a little information there for you. This book, it's called Man's Search for Meaning. It's a little bit older book, but the metaphysical ideas haven't changed. Okay? They really haven't changed. And this guy Viktor Frankl, began a school of therapy, which makes a lot of sense. And he explains his therapeutic processes in this book, how he arrived at them. Fascinating story, okay? And he began a school of therapy called logotherapy. Now, if you know, the Greek for logo is logic, thinking. So it's really therapy for our brains and his concepts. Let me read the back of the book to you. Okay? That's correct, nerds. Actually his family. His family was. Be careful on the roof. Okay, baby? Man's Search for Meaning has riveted generations of readers with its descriptions of life in Nazi death camps and its lessons for spiritual survival. In the decades since its first publication, it has become one of the most influential books in America. It continues to inspire us all to find significance in the very act of living. Patricia J. Williams, author of Seeing a Colorblind Future, wrote, "A meditation on the irreducible gifts of one's own counsel in the face of great suffering, as well as a reminder of the responsibility each of us owes in valuing the community of humanity. There are few wiser, kinder, or more comforting challenges than Frankl's." Anderson Cooper wrote, "This is a book I reread a lot. It gives me hope. It gives me a sense of strength." Lori Gottlieb wrote, "An extraordinary treatise on resilience and spiritual salvation." John Boyne wrote, "A book to read, to cherish, to debate, and one that will ultimately keep the memories of the victims alive." Harold Kushner, who wrote When Bad Things Happen to Good People, you know that book, he wrote, "This is one of the greatest books of our time." Give me 5 people that want me to read a little reading out of it for the morning before I have to go. I picked a little passage here. Give me 5 people. Give me 5 people I want to hear, "Hey, read a little passage out of that business there." Sure sounds good. Okay? Let's do it. Okay, here we go. The meaning of love Love's such a hard one. We have so many meanings for we incorporate so much meaning into the word love. 90% of what we're going to understand about it is in context, right? You can use the word love so many times in so many different ways. What's it mean? Love is the only way to grasp another human being in the innermost core of his personality. By the way, Frankl never writes her. He always writes his. So when I'm reading his, I should say his or her. So we're all gender neutral on this. Love is the only way to grasp another human being in the innermost core of his or her personality. No one can become fully aware of the very essence of another human being unless he loves them. By his love, he is enabled to see the essential traits and features in the beloved person. And even more, this is the best part, and even more, he sees that which is potential in him, which is not yet actualized, but yet ought to be actualized. When you love someone, you see them for who they are, but you also see their potential, their innate potential, who they ought to be, without a should involved. Furthermore, by his love, the loving person enables the beloved person to actualize their potentials. When you feel loved, you're more likely to actualize your potential. That's kind of duh. That's why it's so important to bathe our children in love. They're going to end up doing what they're going to do, but you be the loving one. By making him aware of what he can be and what he should become, he makes these potentialities come true. You're helping someone visualize who and what they can become, without an expectation. And then you get it. Let me finish reading this and then I'll diatribe for a second. In logotherapy, love is not interpreted as a mere ephemeron of sexual drives and instincts in the sense of so-called sublimation. Love is as primary a phenomenon as sex. We don't talk about sex here very much because it's an awkward subject. And you got to be careful, and you don't want to offend, and we're in a whole new generation of people in the way that they are okay to be talked to. Our culture, our society has completely missed the sex boat. Look at the posts, look at the billboards, look at TV. Look at the reality shows. We've completely missed the boat on sex and sexuality. I'm not going to get up on a soapbox over this one, but we've turned it into this creepy physical, half domination, half submission, commercialized, turned the women into objects. And none of that is what real sex is about. Real sex is about intimacy. Normally, sex is a mode of expression for love. Derek, it's gotten super gross. Normal. Sex is a mode of expression for love. We've turned it into an expression for making money, for looking good on the red carpet, for chasing 7 partners in one day. All the creepy stuff that happens. Sex is justified. It's even sanctified as soon as, but only as long as, it is a vehicle of love. Obviously, this is a subject you don't talk about all the time, and not everybody's going to agree. But I'm going to read that sentence one more time. Sex is justified. It's even sanctified. It is holy, Bunny. It is holy when it's used as a vehicle of love. 2 people that intimately love each other and are helping push each other towards their potentialities. And if they can enjoy each other sexually, physically, that's holy. That's way different than pornography. Pornography's rampant today because we can watch it on free online. You used to have to sneak into the adult bookstores, pick up something and run, hope nobody sees you. Why? Why are you ashamed? Why are you ashamed? Because you're not about to do something holy. Love is not understood as a mere side effect of sex. Rather, sex is a way of expressing the experience of that ultimate togetherness, which is called love. I want to say that again. Love is not understood as a mere side effect of sex. But that's what's happening now. We have sex and then we fall in love. And that's probably not really love at that point. It's lust and misunderstanding. It's not a side effect. Sex is a way of expressing the experience of that ultimate togetherness, which is called love. Kind of a tough message. We don't like to talk about it. We don't want to admit our human flaws. But can you imagine if we all treated certain things as holy? Can you imagine that the world changed its dream and we started seeing some of this stuff again as holy? We wouldn't be mistreating it and we wouldn't be mistreating each other. There would be so much less abuse and trafficking on the planet. It wouldn't even be conceived of. Check yourself a little. I had to about 12, 14 years ago. My marriage ended with me being pornographically, not addicted, but boy, did I spend a lot of time looking at pornography. No relationships with no physical relation with my wife for the last 10 years of our marriage. 2 separate rooms in the house. And oh, we looked happy. Everybody thought, oh, we're super happy. There was no love. So I started misusing sex. Just turning it into, it's physical. I gotta do it. Nobody has to do it. And every time you do it, not in the context of love, you're cheapening it. And you're taking a place in your brain and saying it's better, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And I want to say, try treating sex as holy. It was funny how I got out of the marriage, and all of a sudden I didn't have to do that as much. It fell away from me. Today I preach against it. Pornography starts to rot your brain, and you start to think of people, women, men, you start to think of other people as objects. We're so far from objects, you guys. We are stars. We're made of stardust and light. How are you going to use your light? How are you going to use your light today? Experience intimacy and love with your partner. Let them know how much you love them. Do it with kindness and holiness. That's about all I have for today. I gotta go. That's about all I have for today. I got like 2 minutes left, and they're gonna be knocking on my door. You guys never hear me get off on this subject, so this is my once a year rant. But I watch our world, and we're taking, it's going in the wrong direction. If we can introduce another level of holiness in the way we interact with each other, then we're going to start growing the world spiritually too. It's up to each of us individually and how much we value ourselves. I'm worth more than a cheap roll in the hay. Sorry girls. Not available. I'm worth more than a cheap roll in the hay. So are you. I wouldn't do that to you. Will you guys go have a wonderful day? 4 things. Be impeccable. Even in your love life. Don't take things personal. Don't have expectations. And do your best. That's how we'll end today. I'm sorry we're a little bit short. We'll be here tomorrow, 9 o'clock, same time, same channel. I wonder how they're doing. Yeah, there's a whole crew out there. Go have a beautiful, wonderful day. Pops just got through lecturing everybody, including himself. Every lecture that I yell and scream at you guys, I hear first. Have a great day, Exception and Paige and Mr. Phillips and Bunny and Kimberly and Derek and Aaron and Nippy and Jesus Christ in Australia and Freddie the Hinky Hinkleston. And that's you're right. Raise the atmosphere, Michael Patterson, Sean T says. Cleany and Bunny an exception. Nippy, have a beautiful day. Bunny, Herbie Von Werby Kebab. Billy DHB, Bunny, Jesus Christ, Mr. Phillips Mernon. Aaron, I haven't seen Aaron in a long time. Aaron, we have to go early today. Nurs, I'm glad to hear that. Laura, have a divine day. Pidgey Page, Sir D, Kimberly, Hags, Peace, Snap. Michael, take care and give love. Don't take it, give it. Nipper, Cleany, Freddie, Aaron, Justin, Bunny, Herbie, Braden, Bunny, Pops, peace. See you tomorrow, I hope. Be love, be nature.